Do you have negative and cognitive symptoms? So this question is addressing three types of psychotic symptoms: positive, negative, and cognitive symptoms. These are the symptoms that make up a psychotic episode. And positive symptoms are additions to reality. That's what makes them positive. Positive is added onto. And this would be hallucinations and delusions because those are outside of reality. That's extra. Now, negative symptoms are losses. These are subtracted from reality, and that's what makes them negative. They are a lack of certain abilities you'd normally have, things like motivation, social, inclination, right? Like having any pleasure in things you used to enjoy. Now, these are the negative symptoms, and cognitive symptoms would be cognitive abilities that are impaired. Things like your memory, things like your reading comprehension, your intelligence, things like your logic and reasoning skills, things that honestly take a little bit of mental effort to do. Now, I've been psychosis free for 5 years, and in that time I've done a great amount of healing, and I actually don't have most of the symptoms anymore. I'd say the only ones I really still deal with are cognitive symptoms, but they've improved quite a bit. Negative and cognitive symptoms were certainly the ones that lingered the most, but after recovering from psychosis, the negative symptoms did go away, and I have a lot more motivation today, and I'm a lot more social. The cognitive symptoms took years, and this was something that may have been permanent because I still struggle in some areas, just not as much. Like my memory is pretty shot, and that's maybe the worst one that's affected. My reading comprehension was probably the most affected too, and I have done a lot of work. Like I have really worked on my brain and healing it, and so through reading a lot, I've actually improved my reading comprehension. I just don't enjoy it anymore. So time will tell whether this is a permanent effect or not, but nonetheless, those are kind of the symptoms that I've basically overcome, the ones that I don't struggle nearly as much with anymore.